Bruno Mars, I Just Might, official music video. Okay, there's a sweet guitar in there.
You stepped inside with a vibe I ain't never seen. Yes, you did. Ooh, so girl, it's talk like you walk, come and talk to me. But look here, it would break my heart, break my heart, break my heart if I find out.
These are all him.
You better show me now, show me now, show me now. Cause when I take it to the floor, ooh, you gotta get down. You know what to do. Hey, Mr. DJ, play a song for this pretty little lady. Cause if she dances good as she look right now, I just might make her my baby. I just might make her my baby. Hey.
There's so much to analyze. This is one of those nightmare situations where I'm like, it's too good. This is definitely a song I would just like to listen to. But here on the channel, I like to dive into the songs you like and figure out what makes them good. So first thing you notice, bongos, right? First thing you notice, bongos. Second thing you notice, sweet guitar. Or the... Was that too high? God, he makes it so good. He makes it so high up there. So we're in F. If you're a guitar player, you know that F is not any guitar player's favorite key. However, it is one of the available keys to play in. So this riff. So I think we're going F major to G minor. So something like that. And then let's figure out the riff now. Also, I have a Band-Aid on. It's now I've just realized it makes it impossible to grip this pick. Maybe we'll just keep it finger style. Something like that. Something like that. We're close enough. And then that. It's either that or that. I think I hear the. So what like I talk about a lot in songs, I find the key, and then to find the exact part the guitar player is playing, you kind of have to use your knowledge of common shapes on the guitar. And that's a basic one, so I tried that. Also, you have to use, we've heard the lowest note. F, F to G. That's how we can figure out the harmony, the harmonic structure, the chord progression, if you will. But then you listen to the high notes played. Where is it? I'm not sure if I hear that or if the highest notes, which would be that, and then there's this. I don't hear that. It could be that, or it could be like these are the same right here. So it could be this one with a high, right? And then if we look at what he's doing, that's the final cheat sheet of ear training, is use your eyes. Come on, play it.
Yes, you did. Ooh.
I mean, he's just doing like this. Oh, because it's on the G. Also know the chord that is being played. The reason I don't hear either of those is because it's not. That's why you use your eyes. I knew I saw that at the beginning. It's always your first instinct that, right? So, do 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 2 3. There it is. So that's even more common of a shape because all you gotta do is lay one finger across. And I watched him do that, which makes me believe that he can, play guitar. He's playing the right parts. He's not just miming, right? I don't even know why I would question it. He's obviously good at drums and singing, so why not guitar? All right, we're gonna fast forward back to where we were. We're gonna give it a good listen. Listen for it. There's like 4 guitar parts. The drums to it.
Say that your face got me so intrigued.
Dude, the drums are savage.
I'm so intrigued. But what good is beauty if your booty can't find a beat? I don't wanna know, girl.
Truth.
So please don't do that to me. Cause it would break my heart, break my heart, break my heart. If I find out you can't move, you better show me now, show me now, show me now. Cause when I take it to the floor, ooh, you gotta get down. You know what to do. Hey, Mr. DJ, play a song for this pretty little lady.
3 chord to 2 chord. What chord is that? Okay, so I'm hearing obviously the 70s vibe, hardcore, like a disco thing. The only band I'm very familiar with from that era is the Commodores. Love Commodores, love Lionel Richie. I'm hearing themes from that. So you're going 1 chord to the 2 chord for the verse, and then the chorus is the 3 chord to the 2 chord. And the 3 chord has very... Sorry. We got issues here tuning-wise. But the 3 chord is very similar. There's the culprit. Okay, so the 3 chord is A minor, the 1 chord is F major. F major has a F, an A, and a C in it. A minor has an A and a C, and then an E, which is only a half step away from F. So there's F, there's A minor, there's F, there's A minor. And the bass line is equidistant from the 2nd chord, which was the G minor. The common chord from both the verse and the chorus. So you get your F, up a whole step to G minor, and then the chorus you have your A minor, half step down to G minor. Now there might be some other stuff in there. I did hear what sounded like this chord, which you could call a C11, or you could call it B flat over a C. Both could be the same kind of deal. You could play it like this, which I think is a really cool way to do it. But this has more flair to me, because it has this note on top, which is the 11. Anyway, let's get on. That tone. Dude. Whoa, 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 whoa. He's throwing some air at that thing. Whoa, 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 whoa.
This the part where you break it all the way down, 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 down. This the part where I turn you all the way around, round, round, round. Put some spirit in it, put your heart into it, that's all I
Okay,
need.
chords right there. A minor to G minor, very basic.
Put your heart into it, that's all I need. And if I like what I see, you're coming home with me. Hey, Mr. DJ.
And we're back. The chorus.
Song for this pretty little lady. 'Cause if she dances good as she look right now, I just might make her my baby. I just might make her my baby. Hey, Mr. DJ.
Double chorus.
Song for this pretty little lady. 'Cause if she dances
Yep,
good
it's
as
got
she
that
look
ride.
right now, I just might make her my
Oh.
baby. I just might make her my baby. I just might. Oh, I just might.
Oh, it's nearly a perfect song. The only thing I don't love is that part. The only reason is because it sounds like it would be an ad for, like a YouTube ad for name any product, really. But that's on me. That's in my own head, so I can't take away from the song. That's a 10 out of 10 song, or 9.5 out of 10 if you think like I do. You can learn a lot from Bruno Mars. Least of which, not least, what's the saying? Not least of which is the attire, dude. Obviously, this has got a 70s vibe. But for any sort of people who want to play on stage and look like you're doing it on stage, this is a move that I've learned recently to do. High-waisted pants, dude. High-waisted trousers. They don't have to be mint green. You don't have to have a 3-piece suit with giant lapels that literally go out to almost his shoulders. But pop that thing open with some chains under there. That's just a cool way to go, man. No matter on which Bruno Mars you're looking at here. The main Bruno, guitar Brunos. Has that been a bass this whole time? I didn't notice. Yeah, well, there's so many guitar parts, I kind of assumed that was a guitar. But yeah, he's showing himself as the singer, the drummer, the congas, the bass, and the guitar, even though we can definitely hear.
You better show me now, show me now, show me now.
Actually, there is no keyboards I'm hearing. I thought there was keyboards in there, but this is one of those things you could see me listening to this. My brain was imploding trying to pick up everything first try. This would definitely be one to listen to for days and days. If I was in a band covering this, luckily all I would have to do is learn the guitar part. However, trying to pick up everything is a lot more difficult. There was drums following the guitars. I mean, it's a perfect song. There's literally no more to be said. But his voice is perfect. The band was perfect. I'd be very surprised to learn that he recorded all those parts. Not that he's not a great player, but recording is a different beast altogether. But then again, he is like literally at the top of live music and has been for what feels like 15, 20 years. I don't know. I'd have to look it up. But I'd be surprised still to learn that he was playing, especially the bass. The bass, to record good bass, man, you got to be a bass man. But let me know in the comments. Maybe I'll look it up. Maybe I won't. Who knows? But I bet you he's got a band actually playing this, and he's just playing the parts, and he's playing perfectly. I bet you he can play the parts. I don't know how to emphasize that enough. I'm sure he can. But again, recording is a different beast. Playing live, there's energy, there's all kinds of things. There's more lenience, but recording is just, you're hearing every little piece of your playing. You hear the pick, you hear the Band-Aid scratching across the strings, right? If you got microphones in the room. Anyway, that's all I got. Oh, wait, he's also the photographer. That is pretty cool. The videographer down there at the bottom, so that's pretty cool. All right, y'all. My name is Taylor. If y'all new to the channel, I listen to your favorite songs and figure out what makes them cool. And I've been listening to a bunch of pop music. Let me know if there's more you want me to hear. I thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe or whatever. Peace.